Professional. 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 Let's talk about the word professional. As a noun, professional can refer to someone who is skilled in a particular field, such as a doctor, lawyer, or engineer. It can also describe something that is related to their job or work, like a professional organization or a professional development course. In common usage, people often use the word professional to show respect or expertise. For example, she's a professional dancer with many years of experience. However, it's worth noting that using professional in front of certain verbs can sound a bit awkward. Like saying, I am going to be a professional tomorrow, here. You might want to use the word career or job instead. Another special note is that when used as an adjective to describe someone's behavior or attitude, it means showing a lot of skill and expertise in something. For instance, he played the game very professionally. But if you use it with verbs like play, work, or do, it means doing something related to your job or work. Here are 3 example sentences using the word professional with different contexts. In a formal setting such as a job interview or a conference presentation, you might say, I have over 10 years of experience in marketing and I'm confident that my professional background will enable me to lead this project team effectively. This sentence emphasizes your expertise and qualifications for the role. In contrast, while chatting with friends at a coffee shop, you might casually remark, I'm really loving this new yoga studio. The instructor is super professional and really knows what she's doing. Here, the word professional is used to convey respect and high standards for the yoga teacher. In an academic or business context, such as a research paper or a sales pitch, you might say, the company's recent shift towards sustainability has been a significant step forward in terms of their professional commitment to environmental responsibility. This sentence highlights the organization's dedication to a particular cause. In each example, the word professional conveys a sense of expertise, respect, and high standards, whether in a formal setting, a casual conversation, or an academic, business context. So you want to know what helpful means? Well, let me break it down for you. A helpful person is someone who supports and assists others in achieving their goals or solving problems. They are kind, considerate, and willing to lend a hand when needed. Main characteristics of a helpful individual include being approachable, offering useful advice, and being supportive and encouraging. Now, if you think about it, concepts like assistance, support, and guidance are similar to this idea. A helpful person is someone who does or provides something that makes things easier for others, like helping with tasks, explaining things clearly, or just being a good listener. Project. 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 So, let's talk about the word project. As a noun, it has several meanings, but in general, it refers to an activity or task that involves planning and execution, often with a specific goal or outcome. Commonly, people use project to describe a personal or professional endeavor, like a work project at your job, a school science fair project, or even a personal goal like losing weight through a fitness project. The key idea is that it's something you're actively working on and trying to achieve. One special note about its usage. Sometimes, project can also mean an idea or plan, especially if it's just in the early stages of development. For example, someone might say, I have a project for starting my own business, but it's not yet something they're actively working on. Here are 3 example sentences using the word project with their respective contexts. I'm excited to attend the university's annual research symposium where I'll be presenting my latest project on renewable energy sources. This will be a great opportunity for me to showcase my work and get feedback from esteemed professors in the field. So it was a good idea to invite them. In casual conversations, you might say something like, "Hey, what's new with your project?" To ask someone about their current activities or tasks, this usage implies that the person is actively working on something specific. On the other hand, in a formal business setting, I'd recommend saying, "We're thrilled to announce that our team has been selected to lead the company-wide digital transformation project." This phrasing conveys a sense of importance and responsibility, highlighting the value that the team will bring to the organization. You know when you're trying to learn something new, like a skill or a piece of information, and you want to make steady progress towards a specific goal? Well, that's kind of what we're talking about. It's an organized way to tackle a task or topic, breaking it down into smaller parts so you can focus on one thing at a time. You set clear objectives, create a plan, and take steps towards achieving it. This helps you stay on track, make progress, and feel a sense of accomplishment as you move closer to your goal. It's similar to things like a course or a program, which are often used in education or training. But this is more about taking initiative and working towards something specific that's important to you. Promote. 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 Let's talk about the word promote. As a verb, promote means to give support or encouragement to something, such as an idea, product, or cause, in order to make it more widely known or accepted. In common usage, you might see promote used in contexts like advertising, marketing, and social media, where the goal is to increase awareness or interest in a particular brand, service, or initiative. For example, the company will promote its new smartphone with a series of TV commercials. You can also use promote in more abstract senses, like promoting a positive message or advocating for a specific cause. One special note about the usage of promote is that it's often used interchangeably with advertise. But while advertising typically focuses on the act of getting attention through paid media, promoting can encompass a broader range of activities, like social media engagement or word-of-mouth recommendations. I'd be happy to help you with some practical example sentences using the word promote. So, let's say you're talking to your colleague about a new marketing campaign for the company's annual charity event. You might say something like, "We should promote the event on social media to reach a wider audience and get more people involved." This is an example of casual conversation usage. It's a relaxed way of communicating with someone in a professional setting. On the other hand, if you were writing a formal letter or email to the mayor of your city, you might say something like, "The local arts council is proud to promote the vibrant cultural scene in our community through various initiatives and events." This is an example of formal usage. It's more polished and professional than casual conversation. Finally, let's say you're presenting a research paper on the impact of social media on public health outcomes at a conference. You might conclude your talk by saying something like, "Our study suggests that targeted social media campaigns can effectively promote healthy behaviors among young people." This is an example of business or academic usage. It's a more formal and specialized context where technical jargon and precise language are used to convey complex ideas. So you want to know about this thing that means to help make something become well-known or popular. Okay, Let me explain. When we talk about promoting something, it's like giving it a big push in the right direction. The main characteristics of promotion are that it helps increase awareness and interest in something, like a product, an idea, or even a person. It's similar to advertising or publicizing, but not exactly the same thing. Advertising is more about showing people why they need something, while promoting is more about making them aware of it in the first place. And just so you know, some other concepts that are kind of like promotion are things like endorse, which is when someone famous supports a product or cause, or even boosting, which is like giving something an extra kick to help it go further and faster.